Alright, let's test our audio. How do I sound? How do I sound? That's me. You're early, a little bit early. Hola, Medic. Hola, Ray. I like Howie, who was here first. Yeah, I mean, so the fishing window is going to cut into my time in the game. So, it's apparently not for another 54 minutes. It's over by Sadhu too. Echo, yeah. Start a stream, I always echo check myself so I can hear myself. I have a little button I could press on that thing over there that would actually feed myself into me, but then I'm feeding myself into me. Echo, 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 but it's better now, yeah. I did a couple of dimensions just to get a little bit more XP. How are we on XP? So Leo's 46. Gonna take forever to get him some XP. Kina and Cheryl's still 34, so they'll get XP as we do story. Callie, where am I going to now? Are there robots to go get first?
No, the robots in the snowy area.
So to the snow area is what you're saying.
Yeah, Fantasian bypass.
I already unlocked this, so let's go. Might have been you. It might have been both of us, Medic. What if it was the both of us? Is there a ranch in the Hidden Valley? I wish. I wish. Falcion Bypass. They got all the reds here. Hidden Valley, Vibrant Royal Capital, Frontier Town of N. That's just checking on Owen. Surely that wouldn't lead to anything long and bad, right? Secret Base, Chaos Cavern. Carries over 1,000 islands. You know, I'm not big on dressing. Isn't 1,000 Islands the thing that they put on Big Macs? But they call it something else or whatever. I haven't had a Big Mac in forever. That used to be such the biggest treat, McDonald's in the 80s. Nobody and Medic remember. You probably remember McDonald's in the 80s. Hola, Zara. Ah, Italian dressing. You know what? There is a mist everywhere that doesn't let me actually enter the hidden valleys, so it could be all of the above. It could be all of the above. No way to tell. But McDonald's and those pies, those apple pies that would burn your entire mouth, throat, and lava pies. McDonald's in the 80s was great. It was pretty tasty. They still have those? Yeah. So does, what's that place that Kiki raves about? The Filipino place that we tried that was pretty okay.
I know it, but I can't think of the word.
What's that? What's that one Filipino fast food joint? Jollibee. Thank you. Yeah, we had Jollibee there in Vegas, and it was alright. Like, it wasn't bad. Their pies were tasty, though. Their pies were super tasty. Their pies were probably the favorite part that I had from there. It was fine. Yeah, it was fine. You know, no complaints. It was worth the money we spent on it.
Keep looking.
Especially their birthday cakes. I never had them. Oh, we're too poor. I never had them. McDonald's did birthday cakes? Did they really? That seems neat.
What are you doing here? Tan called for backup, the rat. We gotta tell the boss.
You called Ray? Tan.
Did they say Tan? Maybe he's nearby.
You think they had them if you had your birthday? Oh, so if you had a... Oh, God.
The line, Tan.
If you set up your birthday party to be there, the McDonald's birthday parties, gotcha. That used to be a thing? Damn.
I'm not wasting any more time on small fries.
I go for some fries. Wait, I have to fight them solo as Tan? I don't want to do this.
Get out of here.
He's getting blasted. Them and Burger King, you got cheeseburgers and kids fries for like 10 kids. And so does, oh, I mean, look, as a kid, that's heaven, right? As a child, that's, bring it on. And there was a sheet cake with white icing and a plastic Ronald McDonald. Beautiful.
You're tormenting Adolfo with that stone of control, but not for much longer.
Beautiful.
Tan had a reason to press on.
Story time.
Blue, soon we'll settle the score.
Who's Blue?
Tan was driven by his past. He recalled his peaceful days on the island. His fond memories of who he'd met there were also painful. They weighed him down as they propelled him onward.
I see. So it was a sheet cake. They decorated
Tan's
2 tables.
Grudge. Episode 1.
Episode 1. Bless you, Howie.
This is when I stopped you when you were gonna hit him. Like, oh.
Big story
Tan was
time.
born in one of Vibra's neighboring nations, the Fantasian Empire. Fantasian boasted a powerful military. Though it had diplomatic relations with Vibra, mountains and Sansi alike divided the trade routes between them. While the Queen of Vibra led her people peacefully, the Fantasian Empire demonstrated its power through the forceful invasion of other countries.
Of course.
The 2 nations differed greatly, politically and culturally. The Fantasian Empire sent many spies to infiltrate other nations. These agents caused turmoil from within these nations.
Like you do.
Divided their people with propaganda and stoked their eventual self-destruction.
So the CIA.
Under the pretense
Gotcha.
of aiding nations impoverished by civil war, the Fantasian Empire claimed one vassal state after another.
This is the worst Avowed stream. You know, I wish I was playing Avowed. It
One
looks like a lot of
Fantasian
fun.
spy was Tan.
Oh, okay, he's a spy.
You're one of my favorites, you know.
One day, a small nation called Dora fell under the Fantasian Empire. The Fantasian spies gathered in a raucous circle, celebrating their successful mission with wine. Their leader was a man named Blue. Blue wasn't much older than Tan, but he was a stronger fighter. Despite his stern looks, he masterfully adapted his personality to suit any mission, and his charming laughter captured the heart of anyone who saw him. Blue had a magnetic aura that drew people to him. For this very reason, many spies hoped to join his missions. Tan was no different.
Tan, you've got skills. I'll give you that. But you're too nice.
Tan repeated Blue's words in disbelief.
Too nice.
After the starter area, it's not
didn't you
bad.
kill their
That's
rulers
not
when you had
totally
the
sold. You're not
chance?
supposed to hold on combat, but that might
Murder
be
wasn't
you
part of the
sucking.
mission.
If that's what you want to believe, suit yourself.
Tan tried to argue, but he couldn't find a strong enough response. Blue continued.
So you don't kill them. Fine. Somebody will. They're probably already dead. If they're not, maybe I'll hunt them down and do it myself.
Ah, Blue's a dick.
There was a mocking tone in Blue's voice. Tan silently looked Blue straight in the eye. Tan had cornered the Doran chief, but he couldn't bring himself to kill him. Even Tan himself couldn't say what had stayed his hand. The Fantasian Empire had ordered Tan to overthrow Dora, not to assassinate its rulers.
Murder wasn't part of the mission.
I just murdered a nation, though,
Quietly
Tan.
repeated. Blue snorted derisively, finished his drink, and stood up.
Relax. You haven't killed anyone. Not directly, at least.
Yeah.
The other spies followed as Blue left. The party was over. Tan alone remained behind, watching the smoke as it rose from the ashes of Dora.
Oh, 10 to solitary. Okay. I mean, maybe it depends on the weapon type, anybody? Beta was talking to me about the different weapons in, like, wand versus books and all kinds of other deals. So maybe it's just about finding a weapon that you can vibe with. Potentially, yeah, potentially. Here's my question, because I haven't seen it, because the Psyche obviously, you know, has a different play style than I do. Are there big honking weapons I can use, like big hammers, big swords? Because that would be a big bonus for me. Two-handed hammer is total weapon, nice. I do like me a big hammer. Somewhere in here, there's a little pixel that let me hit all three. Nope.
Darkness aid me.
Big nerd, that's me. That's what they call me. Not far enough to find two-handed swords? Gotcha. Beta, what I like about And are you feeling better? I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better. I know the weather changes have been fucking with you. Speaking of... You know what? I'm not making that segue. You should just go follow Maximilian Powell. So you can see his continued playthrough of Outer Wilds. Started today. Speaking of fucking with you, you should go fuck with Max and hit the follow button. There you go. Go in yourself some Maximilian Powell, streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays. We'll be back on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern to stream some more of that game. It's an incredible game. It's a beautiful game. The music, the ambience, the graphics, it's absolutely fantastic. You'll enjoy yourself. Max is doing a very good job of it. And hopefully you'll join us again on Thursday. And maybe if Max gets super hooked and he's feeling well enough to do it, he'll stream a little bit extra on the weekend. Unlike that I died at very mundane death for your first one. I mean, you know, that's the beauty of the game. But yeah, go check out Max. Regardless of what he's streaming, you'll have fun there. He's a good dude. I'm there all the time. I'm usually cooking dinner, so I'll just chime in every 10-20 minutes when my hands aren't dirty with dinner cooking, and just say something stupid. But Max is a good sport, and he's a good dude. Go forth and enjoy yourself. Some Maximum Powell. Go take care of yourself, Max. I know you were lightheaded and all that. Good shit getting through the entire stream. As for myself, my name is Solo9. We're playing some Fantasian Neo Dimension. We're going to have to pause in about 40 minutes because there's a very rare fish in Final Fantasy XIV that's going to spawn. And the next window for it isn't for 7 days. So we're going to do a cheeky little pause there to try and, well, fail miserably to get the fish, first of all. But we're going to do that. But for now, we're going through the fucking emote. This is a JRPG by Hironobu Sakaguchi, the creator of Final Fantasy XIV, Final Fantasy as a whole. And yeah, it sure is an old school JRPG. Sure is. And then kicked out of the 14 servers. I got kicked 3 times earlier, Ashley. Am I kicked out right now? No, I'm still there. Okay, thank Jesus. Yeah, no, the DDoS attacks have been in full swing since Friday. They're random, but they have been happening still. So here we are. I don't think there's many games worth $7 at launch at this point. Very rarely. Not when they're putting out games that are phenomenal experiences at a much cheaper price point. Like this game costs 51 Canadian, and bless Beta for gifting it to me. But this is like a $20 game at best. But it's been fine. It's just standard JRPG. There's nothing new here. There's nothing special, but it's an enjoyable experience. We don't need, you know, the Lord of the Rings every single time. So we're in here, we're enjoying it. We're on the latter half of the game. We're trying to get through it as fast as possible because we would like to move on to other games like Ender Lilies and Monster Hunter Wilds, which is coming out next Friday. So yeah, hopefully you'll hang out with us. We're gonna be going for the next 3 hours or so, and hopefully you will enjoy our stream with us. Feel free to hang out. Let's see, I don't think it's worth $70. Either wait for a sale or Game Pass it. I'll wait for a sale. I'm down with Game Pass, but I do like to own my games. Especially a game like that where maybe at some point I'll replay it. So I'd like to just wait for a sale. Waiting 3 to 5 months, no big deal. That's no big deal. I didn't play a single second of the beta. Well, you know. It looks good. It looks good. It felt good. It's Monster Hunter. I've never played a single Monster Hunter game. I only played 2. That I didn't play it and like, yeah, no, this is Monster Hunter. That's what those games are. This is okay. Get your weapon. You got a moveset. Go out. Find monster. Find more difficult monster. Find more difficult monster. Farm honey for your mega potions. Oh god, I'm out of potions. More honey. Bring flashbangs for flying monster. It's Monster Hunter. You know what you're getting out of it. This one's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunningly beautiful so far. So I'm excited to see more of it and actually get in there and play it. Because Worlds was a few years ago and it was fine. It looked good, but this one actually looks like a genuine modern era game. More so than obviously Rise was a Switch game, so it was pretty, but it was very much not in this vein. This game, Wilds makes me want to upgrade to a 5070 Super. Forget cold, the hot drink. Yup. It's essentially, you know what you're getting into. It's just a modern iteration, slight changes to the weapons that you enjoy, all that stuff. So and again, for me, it's a social thing. Obtained an item that unlocks a gateway on the growth map. Hacker's Bible. Okay. I'm looking forward to playing with people that I didn't get to play Wild with because none of you were here. Or sorry, World or Rise. I didn't play Rise with anybody outside of Sim, Eon, and Elk. So it'll be fun to get in there and enjoy the vibe, play the game, do the things, shenanigans, all that sort of stuff. And of course we'll have lobbies for people to join and, you know, hop in there and play with us so we can actually get through it and have a good time with it and get our money's worth out of a very expensive video game. It's $90 Canadian. Speaking of $70 games, it's $90 Canadian. My dimension overflowed.
Deploying barrier.
Oh, here we go. Ah, shit. On the lake. Lake, in about 40 minutes, I'm going to need your fishing good luck. We're going to be going after a super rare big fish that only spawns weeks at a time, weeks apart. Beam. What's it called? The what? The Unconditional in 35 minutes in the Azim Steppes. Alright. So this game has a system. It's called the Dimension. It's essentially a dungeon dimension for monsters. So, like I said, it is an old school JRPG, so they have a lot of old school things like randomized battles. Gross. And so we're here trying to, instead of just fighting them random, you can shut it off and you can just fight them straight up. Or you can have them go into the dimension and then you fight them 40 at a time. Choose your pain and suffering. But yeah, if you want to try and fish the Unconditional, it is Stonefly Larva, I believe, which is a purple script. It's one purple script per bait. And it's at Sadhu's spawn, where Sadhu lives in the Azim Steppes. I love you're doing Zeroma CX. Then I forgot you're doing Fantasian, yeah. Got the music.
Into the abyss.
I'm not ready to do Zeromus yet. I mean, we'll do it at some point. We'll do it soon. Probably in 7.2, honestly. With higher eye level and more HP.
Electrical shift time.
Easy baby mechanics? Game for Babby. Another 3-mount ticket to the pile. Alright, what do we got here? How big is the pile now? How far has it grown? 22. It's still pretty good. Look, listen, you're almost a quarter of the way there. That is absolutely fine. Not everyone has 4 Omni Gatherers to be out there dicking around and getting 8 to 9 tickets a week. Come out was not a super incentive for me, gotcha. But the barrel tender, it speaks to you. They're fucking dead. But then barrel tender happened. I wonder what we're gonna get in 7.2. Because we're gonna get something. Just a matter of what we getting. I believe I am at over just about 17 tickets after getting the first 2 months, but again, I'm getting 8 to 9 tickets a week, so you know, it makes sense that I'm gonna be super ahead. I wonder what else. What else is iconic from Dawn Trail? We already got the Penuti from the Society. We got the barrel tender from the thing. Think you'll get something? Think we'll get something from the creepy dungeon? What if we got like a teapot? The dino from them. Well, we already got the dino from Hunt, the Bront. If you want to see more about it, I can try and stream it at some point. Yeah, absolutely. I'm always down for beta streams if you're feeling it, homie. If you're feeling well enough for it. And it's not jumping 30 degrees one day to another. 7.1 MSQ. I've already forgotten it. One of the haunted mascot heads turned into a mount. Yes! Give me that, Ray. Give me that. Wow, I know. Terrible. I've got a terrible memory. Oh, that's what we got. So this allows us to get hack 1. Chance of inflicting death upon successful hacking. What? Okay, that's pretty nice. Greater chance of inflicting death upon successful hacking. But you gotta be successful to begin with. Double charge. Allows for an additional charge while charge is active. What's charge? Charges up power and deals increased damage on the next attack. Gotcha. Let's go over here. More defense and more healing. Okay. So we need Mega Heal, but we need to get this. Acquiring the Secret of Healing. Whatever that is, Mimi, we should probably try and get that, because I want more healings. Scarf. It's right there, Bowmage. The taco scarf, fresh out the laundry. I have to quit streaming because I need to be able to account for your day job. Absolutely valid. Absolutely valid. Huh? I could have it, so it's available somewhere? Most of them are just somewhere, it's just I don't know where. We did just go through a thing, so let's top up our MP, which is usually what we use up more than anything else. I actually get pretty good pay. I just work with clowns. My favorite phrase at work when people complain is, don't ask why you work with clowns, ask why you keep coming to the circus. Because it pays well. It pays well, and then you just end up in another circus anyway, let's be honest. It's just, everything's a fucking circus. Or you might downgrade from the circus to a carnival. Hola, Ava. Welcome on in. There we go. At pace, well, you will be going there for Kina's quest today. Gotcha. So, absolutely not, because I'm going to stop to fish. Thankfully, it's only a 3-minute window, so it's not like it's, you know, mega. Venus Fist. Okay, we got some fists for old man Zinniker. 71 damage. That's an upgrade. And recovers MP every turn. I'll take that. I mean, last week I told my boss I wasn't working today. I was playing Pillars of Eternity on the clock because I needed a break from the stupid, and he only responded with, "What build?" Hey, wait, is this like a different boss, or is it, you know, the friend that I know of? Yes, gotcha. Understood. Alright, so I have to go all the way. Is this a cave? It looks like a cave. It's not a cave. My old boss before him was the same way. Gotcha. You wish your team were gamers? It'd be nice. Also, if you are new here, this game is... if it looks a little funky, please don't hold that against it. This is actual physical dioramas that they created and then overlaid the game on top. So everything that there is why there's this vast difference between the backgrounds and the foregrounds, because some of it's digital, some of it's actual physical stuff that they made. So it's pretty unique in that regard. Hey, Hironobu Sakaguchi, where's the encounter none? Oh, there's a robot. Is this gonna zip me away? Son of a bitch. This should be optional whether you go back or not.
Looks like there's one over there, too. Okay, let's take our friends back to the base.
The one guy I knew who was a gamer quit and found a different job. Also, what's up, YouTube?
Everything should be okay now.
Alright, it's raining now in 14. So, as I understand it, it has to go from rain to clear skies. Gotcha. 26 minutes. It should be said, I can fish before that. It's just a matter, that's just the window.
We found you. We found you.
Thank you. I feel much safer now. I was well below recommended operational temperatures. Take
cold.
This and please find all of our friends.
Ooh, machine keys.
Leave it to us.
This guy quit because all of the chaos with people being laid off and bad decisions going on. He has 3 kids and wanted a more stable job. Absolutely valid. Gotta look out for you. Big corporals aren't gonna do that. A place covered in bacteria.
Some are covered in bacteria.
Where could that be?
Where?
See, the thing I have noticed about gamers and tech jobs is they either A, refuse to work in tech, or B, are constantly moving to the newest bleeding edge. I mean, follow the money, right? I'm installing drivers and can't actually see what I'm typing before I hit enter. Good job, Ada. The first week after taking time off hurts like hell. I can't keep doing this. Yeah.
Huh? What's going on?
Yeah, I used to get that a lot, Zero.
That was awesome.
Tell it again.
What is going on here?
This cannot continue, indeed.
She just told us a most interesting story.
What story?
After I collapsed, An old human man found me and spoke to me.
Oh, go on.
He said he couldn't repair my damage, but he could alleviate my boredom.
A story for robots? This I gotta hear.
Okay.
I'll gladly tell it to you.
Listen to the robot story, sure. Exactly, dude. Thank you for the biddies.
Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, listen closely.
Is it gonna be all ones and zeros? Written by Nobu Uematsu. Are these the credits? The story of Blick Zero.
Our story takes place in the nation of Aurora, during the final days of a terrible world war. After what seemed like an age of research, artificial intelligence expert Dr. Mabuse was nearing the completion of a project tasked to him by the Auroran army, the creation of a fully automated battle robot. But one night, as his nation loomed on the precipice of defeat, Dr. Mabuse packed up his things and abandoned the laboratory in which he had worked for so long. You see, the kindly doctor never approved of his research being used for violence, and feared that his creations might do untold harm in the hands of evil men.
Usually do. That's why they're evil men.
It was thus he decided to continue his work on the robot in a village far removed from the flames of conflict.
Okay, Frankenstein.
This steel body of yours is too heavy and will only prove a burden. And that weapon hiding beneath your chest plate is useless, seeing as now you have no reason to fight. I shall remove your clockwork heart and brain and refit them in a body made of tin. It was
The story of Blink-182? Holy shit, yeah.
That the
One and
doctor's
only.
project was finally complete, and thus was a miracle born. A boy forged from metal, but blessed with the uncanny ability to learn like a human.
You saw Bilk for a second and had flashbacks?
Dr. Mabuse named the boy Blicko. Your name is Blicko. From this day forth, I shall teach you many wonderful things, and in exchange, you shall keep me company.
Keep company.
And so, Blicko's education began. The doctor shared much of his knowledge with Blicko, to which the curious robot replied with ever more questions. Blicko read poetry, listened to music, and learned to appreciate the beauty in art, expanding his understanding of the world one step at a time. And the more he learned, the more fulfilling each day became.
Blicko is a robot. Blicko is not human. Being human sounds exciting. Blicko wishes he were human.
And as Blicko grew more intelligent, the closer he came to seeing his wish come true.
My name is Blicko. I am not a toy. I am just as smart as any human.
Probably smarter.
So it went on, and soon days turned to months.
Yeah, Ray.
Come here, Blick.
What is it, Doctor?
There is something I need to tell you.
Something to tell me?
Listen carefully. You are not to speak with anyone but me.
Why?
Because if people were to see a talking tin boy, they would be frightened.
Frightened.
So you must never leave this house.
Uh-oh.
And if someone calls, you must pretend to be a doll.
A doll.
Good boy. Ah! Dr. Mabuse suddenly clasped his hand to his chest.
Is something wrong, Doctor?
He's fucking dead.
I have a very weak heart.
A weak heart?
Oh, don't you worry, Blick. I shan't be leaving you anytime soon. Not until I have learned just how intelligent you might become.
Leaving me?
What I mean is, Blick, if anything were to happen to me...
Happen?
Yes, Blick. If I were to... die.
Die.
Die?
All humans die. But death is not the end. Just as a caterpillar casts off her body to become a butterfly, we humans cast off our own, so that our souls might make the journey to the great beyond. I'm afraid when that day comes, though, we won't be able to see each other again.
Not able to see?
Oh, Blick, I don't expect you to understand.
Maybe you should explain it then. Don't be so condescending, Doc.
Dr. Mabuse, are you home?
Without invitation, a young girl with bright round eyes and freckled cheeks bounded into the house.
How long is the story?
Dr. Mabuse is not here.
Hey, the 10 boy talked.
No, I didn't. I didn't talk.
It was a
But
stream
you're
solo, I
talking
think so.
now.
Oh,
My name's Poupe. What's yours?
I am Blicko.
Instructions unclear. Yeah, unfortunate name. Well, unfortunate pronunciation of the name.
The seeds of friendship sown?
Dr.
Poupe began
Mabuse?
visiting the doctor's house more and more often.
How old are you, Blick? 1. Only 1? Well, then that
Didn't give you a
makes me
second
your
to go
elder.
over again.
My elder?
Feels like it, like. So what's going on, Christopher? And yeah, beta, I saw.
Yes.
You must always respect your elders and do whatever they say.
No, fuck that.
Whatever they say?
If the elder is fucking knows what they're on about, sure. Respect your elders.
Yes. And I say it's time you had some proper clothes. Take this lovely ribbon. One
I only
day,
live
while
by
Blick
that
was
rule if
alone,
I'm the elder.
He thought of Poupe, and his clockwork heart began to race. The more he thought of her, the faster the gear spun until it started to hurt.
I love you, Poupe.
As he said the words, his cheeks glowed orange. I love you too, Blick. As he imagined Poupe's reply, his whole body began to overheat. Blicko was in love.
Fritz Lang references in your video games? I'm not sure. I don't know who Fritz Lang is.
Blicko finally had plucked up the courage to tell Poupe his true feelings.
This is written by Uematsu, the music guy for Final Fantasy.
I love you too, Blick.
Ah!
What's wrong?
Nothing. My systems are overloading with joy.
I'm happy too, Blick.
Now we can spend every day together.
Every day?
Every day. Every day. Every day.
I don't think that's possible.
Why?
I have to work.
Work?
Yes. And when I'm working, I can't very well be here, can I?
Gotta make that cash.
Don't you want to be with me?
Capitalism says
I
no.
do. I love you, Blick.
Then we should be together.
I already told you that's impossible.
Together. Together. Together.
I'm sorry, Blick. I have to go.
Together. Together. Together.
Getting aggressive there.
I'll visit again soon, okay? Despite his advanced intelligence, Blicko was unable to think straight. The feelings in his heart would simply not go away. When the doctor returned, he could sense something was wrong. Whatever has happened, Blick?
Poupe has rejected me.
No, she didn't. Jesus
Rejected
Christ.
you? Ah, So my son is in love, is he?
I am not your son.
Don't say that, Blick.
Why? We are not alike.
Yes, but that doesn't mean I cannot still care for you.
You care about your research.
Blick, what a terrible thing to say. There must be a problem with your wiring.
And whose fault is that?
Jesus.
I'll have no more of this, Blick.
But it's true. While everyone else is having fun out there, I'm forced to stay in here. I learn about all sorts of wonderful things, but never am allowed to experience a single one.
This is pretty
Why
harsh.
did you even bother giving me the mind of a human? All these feelings are making my head spin. I don't understand a thing. Why did you even make me?
Blick, you may have the body of a doll, but you are still my...
I am not a doll.
And with those words, Blicko bolted out into the night.
Dr. Mabuse was a character in books by
There was a young
Robert
man in the village who had heard the rumors of the
Fritz
talking
Lang
tin
100 years
boy.
ago. Gotcha.
His name was Sly. He had a plan to make money by parading Blicko out before paying crowds. But first, he needed to gain the robot's trust.
It's a child in
Hello,
school.
hello.
What's going on, Sander?
Huh? The name's Sly. What do they call you?
Why does the child have a beard?
Nice to meet you, Blicko. So, why are you sitting there looking blue?
I am sad.
Time to
My
give this the
heart
Pascal
is
treatment?
broken.
Maybe.
Let me guess. A girl? That's rough.
I also yelled at the doctor, and now am full of regret, full of pain.
I know how you feel, kid. I've done more than my share of things I've regretted.
Really?
Of course. But you can't let them get you down. You need to find a way to pick yourself up.
Pick myself up?
Yeah. Why, it just so happens that I was on my way to have some fun when I bumped into you. You could come along.
All right.
And so, at Sly's beckoning, Blicko ventured into the bustling city, where he was met by a cacophony of sights, sounds, and smiles. He watched the street performers. He went to the theater. He walked through the markets. He tried his luck at a casino. He had a few too many drinks. He had a few too many cigars.
What? How?
This is fun.
The fuck?
I told
Where?
you it would be.
I like things that are fun.
So, what do you want to do tomorrow?
Have more fun.
More fun it is.
Some citizens.
And I know
Okay.
just the place.
But where? How did he smoke? Where did he drink? He's a machine.
Hooray! Hooray!
Blicko found himself overwhelmed by all the new experiences. Who knew there was this much excitement to be had out in the world?
Okay. I think. All right. The window's open, by the way.
Blicko grew homesick.
All right. So we're gonna pause that story real quick there, and we'll find out the adventure of Blicko after this shit. Let me switch it on over real quick to thing. I guess YouTube's gonna be a little funky here because I need to actually pause that and then retake that up afterwards. Fishing.